Think you're brave? Wait until you see these. What's up everyone, it's Abdo. Today we're diving headfirst into the absolute scariest movies ever made. I'm talking about the stuff that sticks with you, the kind of horror that makes you check behind the shower curtain for a week. We're not wasting any time. This isn't your typical long, boring review show. We're doing a rapid-fire countdown of the top 5 scariest movies 5 minutes. One chilling pick per minute. I've watched hundreds of horror films, from slashers to psychological thrillers, and I've narrowed it down to the 5 that genuinely messed me up. These aren't just about cheap jump scares, they're ideas and images that crawl under your skin and stay there. We're going to break down what makes each one a masterpiece of fear, from suburban nightmares to supernatural chaos. The goal is simple: find the ultimate scariest movie. So, grab your popcorn and get ready. The clock is ticking, and we're starting the countdown right now. If you make it to the end without flinching, you're a true champion of horror. Let's see if you can handle what's coming. This is the ultimate test of courage, packed into a 5-minute video. Let's go. Alright, kicking off our countdown at number 5, we have a movie that completely redefined modern horror: Get Out. This isn't your typical haunted house. This is something way more sinister. It starts with a simple premise. A guy named Chris goes to meet his girlfriend's parents for the first time. It's a normal, awkward weekend trip, right? Wrong. So wrong. The suburbia they live in isn't just quiet. It's hiding something poisonous and terrifying beneath its polite, smiling surface. The genius is how the tension keeps building, layer by layer. It's not about monsters jumping out of closets. It's the strange conversations, the weirdly robotic staff, the feeling something is fundamentally broken in this perfect little world. The dread is suffocating. You're right there with Chris, panic rising. You know he's in a trap, but you can't see the bars. The key scare? The sunken place. Not a jump scare, but pure existential dread. Coming in at number 4, The Conjuring. It took the classic haunted house and cranked terror to 11. This is pure, unfiltered, classic horror. Framed as a true story based on the Warrens' case files, it feels 10 times more real. That realism makes everything 100 times more terrifying. You're watching a reenactment of something that supposedly happened. The setup is simple but brutally effective. The Perrons move into a beautiful, secluded farmhouse. They quickly realize they are not alone. It starts small, a strange smell, clocks stopping, a game of hide-and-seek gone wrong. Then it escalates to demonic warfare. The house itself becomes a malevolent character. Juan weaponizes every shadow and creak. The hide and clap, sound design, silence, slow reveal. A perfect, earned jump scare. Brace yourselves. At number 3, a 2-hour panic attack, Hereditary. This isn't just scary, it's deeply disturbing. It starts like a dark family drama. Then the grief curdles into nightmare. The dread becomes a physical presence, a slow burn you can't look away from. After the secretive grandmother's death, everything gets worse. Even silence feels dangerous. It's in the tense dinners, the uncanny miniatures, and the feeling of a cursed inheritance. Ari Aster makes you feel unsafe. Lingering camera, skin-crawling score, raw performances. There's one moment I won't spoil. If you know, you know. It's sudden, tragic, and it breaks you. From there, it's a downward spiral you can't escape. This one doesn't just scare you, it leaves a scar. At number 2, an absolute icon. Proof the scariest monster is the human mind. We're talking about Stanley Kubrick's The Shining. Isolation that eats you alive. Not just a ghost story, a portrait of a complete breakdown. Jack becomes winter caretaker. What could go wrong? Everything. Kubrick's long, steady shots build suffocating dread. The rumble of wheels is the drumbeat of doom. The overlook feels alive and malevolent. The twins, simple, devastating horror. A glimpse of brutal past, warnings written in fear. Here's Johnny, pure unhinged mania. The axe, the hedge maze, the elevator river, a buffet of nightmares. It's cabin fever, domestic terror, and ghosts. Visually stunning, deeply unsettling. And here we are, the #1 scariest movie of all time. The benchmark for supernatural horror. The film that made people run out of theaters. Released in 1973. It didn't just scare people, it traumatized them. It took possession and showed it in the most graphic, profane, terrifying way. To this day, The Undisputed King. A simple, relatable premise. Regan starts acting strangely. Doctors have no answers. Science is powerless. In desperation, she turns to the church. A battle with an ancient evil begins. Levitation, a shaking bed, freezing cold. Audiences had never seen anything like it. It asks what you believe and shows the alternative. Pure, hateful evil. And that's it. 300 seconds, 5 of the most terrifying films ever put to celluloid. From the psychological horror of Get Out to the raw, supernatural evil of The Exorcist. The absolute peak of the genre. Each one scares in a different way. Social commentary, atmospheric dread, psychological trauma, and a full-blown demonic assault. I need a minute to catch my breath after that. Just talking about these gets my heart racing. They're not just films, they're experiences. Now, I want to hear from you. Terror is subjective. Maybe none of these scared you, or one scarred you for life. Which moment hit you hardest? Comment below and subscribe for more. We do crazy challenges and insane countdowns all the time. Don't miss what's next. Thanks for watching and try to get some sleep tonight. I know I'll be leaving the lights on. See you in the next video.